ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, one of the NASCAR crown jewel events, the Coca-Cola 600, formerly known as the World 600. Some still call it the Coca-Cola World 600. But we have 600 miles of remembrance on Memorial Day weekend at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Every one of the teams will have typically a special paint scheme, patriotic paint scheme, a wrap. Will have the name of a fallen serviceman or woman on the windshield of the car, which is great to remember. Going to Memorial Day weekend, remember all the people that lost their lives to give us the freedoms we have here in the United States of America. 400 laps, 4 stages. The only race that has 4 stages. 4 100-lap stages. The last 10 races have been won 5 by Toyota, 4 by Chevy, 1 by Ford. 8 times the All-Star race winner won the 600. I know most of that time the All-Star race was at Charlotte. 85, Darrell Waltrip. 91, Davey Allison. 93, the great Dale Earnhardt. 97, Jeff Gordon. 03, Jimmy Johnson. 08, Casey Kane. 2010, Kurt Busch. 2021, Kyle Larson. Can Young Money do it again? He won the All-Star race. Joe Gibbs Racing won 3 of the last 5 with 3 different drivers. So let's look at 2022. Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, top 5 of Stage 1. Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain, Eric Jones, Chase Briscoe, Ricky Stenhouse, the top 5 of Stage 2. Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Daniel Suarez, top 5 in Stage 3. The top 10 in the race was Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Michael McDowell, Kyle Larson, and Alex Bowman. That race was the longest race in the history of NASCAR due to our overtime rule, due to the green, white, checkered flags at the end, due to the fact that nobody wanted to end this race because we kept freaking crashing. So if you're new to NASCAR, welcome aboard. I'm glad you came here for your previews. The NASCAR overtime rule, green, white, checkered. So you take the green flag, you come around, take the white flag, you come around, take the checkered flag. Now, once you take the yellow flag, or the white flag, excuse me, once you take the white flag, the next flag ends it. Either it's checkers or caution. Once you take the green flag, before the leader takes the yellow flag, or the white flag, excuse me, before the leader takes the white flag, if there is a yellow flag comes out, we re-rack them and start over. Unlimited attempts at that. It was 413 laps last year, 619.5 miles. That was by far the longest ever race in NASCAR history. Now, compare that with 2020, it went to 1 overtime. It was 405 laps, 607 miles. So we're going to have, it's going to be a long day. This is going to be a 4 or 5 hour race, so pack your lunch, pack a snack, get ready for it. Alright, last year, Tyler Reddick was top 10 in all 4 stages. Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, Ricky Stenhouse, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe was top 10 in 3 of the stages. So just on the intermediate track. So the intermediate track is anything from 1.3 through 1.5 circumference. So intermediate tracks so far this year was Vegas, Darlington, and Kansas. William Byron averaged a 1.6 with 2 wins. Alex Bowman 3.0. Bubba Wallace 4.3. Chase Elliott 5.0. Kevin Harvick 7.3. Denny Hamlin 8.0 and a win. Kyle Larson 8.0. Justin Haley 11.3. Ryan Blaney 12.6. Brad Keselowski 13.3. Those same intermediate tracks, we can also break apart from those the one that's a true and try 1.5 mile. Charlotte, Texas, Vegas, Kansas. Those are 1.5 miles. They're all kind of similar. If you look at just those races from last year, 8 of them. Ross Chastain averaged 8.0. Denny Hamlin 8.25 and 2 wins. Kyle Larson, Young Money 8.6. We have the returning Alex Bowman this week, returning to the Cup Car 48 after his injury from the sprint car. NASCAR has granted him a waiver, so he's just either got to point his way in the top 16 and or win a race to be eligible for the playoffs. 9.3 with a win. Willie B 10.3 and a win. Martin Truex Jr. 10.5. Tyler Reddick 13.6 and a win. AJ Allmendinger 13.6, Joey Logano 14.1 in a win, Harvick 14.6, Bubba Wallace 16.6 in a win at Kansas last year. Now, if you look at all the intermediate tracks, so this is the Charlotte, the Texas, the Kansas, the Vegas, Darlington, you add in a Nashville, Homestead, anything that's that 1.2 through 1.5. There's 14 races from last year and this year. I'm only using next gen era stats. Denny Hamlin 10.5 and 2 wins. Kyle Larson 11.0 and a win. Ross Chastain 11.2. Joey Logano 11.7 and 3 wins. Willie B 12.2 and 2 wins. Christopher Bell 13.0. AJ Allmendinger 13.7. Alex Bowman 14.4 and a win. Mark Truex Jr. 14.4. Tyler Reddick 14.6 and a win. Now, what I'm going to do is take all 3 of these categories, and that's how I'm going to pick my fantasy team for NASCAR Fantasy Live. I am in the one for TMD. I'm in their league. I'm in the league for Fantasy Live as well. Fantasy Live Preview. Rob Sports Show. Any of those leagues. If you see Rob Sports Show 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's me. So, not doing great, not doing horrible. I'm going to go put my 7 fantasy line up here probably this weekend. Haven't done it yet. Alright, so right now we are halfway through the regular season. 13 races, 9 different winners. We had 11 at this time last year. Leading the points, Ross Chastain. He's 159 above the cut. He has not won a race. He is a 27-point leader of second place. What makes that important is we can have 16 different winners, but if the regular season champion does not win a race, they're still guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. So Ross Chastain could win the regular season title, not win a race, bump somebody who won a race if there's more than 16 winners, because he's guaranteed a spot as that regular season champion. He's plus 27 for the regular season title, plus 159 to the cut line. Followed by Christopher Bell with a win, Kevin Harvick plus 130 to the cut line, Denny Hamlin with a win, Willie B with 3 wins. That penalty made a huge difference. If it wasn't for that penalty he got, he would be leading the points right now. Mark Truex Jr. with a win, Ryan Blaney plus 111 to the cut line, Brad Keselowski plus 95 to the cut line, Kyle Larson 2 wins, Tyler Reddick with a win, Kyle Busch 2 wins, Joey Logano with a win. 13th in points, Chris Buescher, 59, positive 59 to the cut. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with a win, sitting in 14th. 15th, Bubba Wallace, plus 23. That 4.3 average finish on the intermediates has done that for him. He went from 21st, 22nd in points, all the way to 15th, plus 23 to the playoffs. If he could pull off a Coke 600 win, a Nashville win, he'd guarantee a spot in the playoffs. Running well this year. I know there's been a lot of talk about him. I actually did a video about it. You can go check that out. My opinion of Bubba Wallace has never changed. My opinion of why Bubba Wallace went like this in his interview with Jamie Little, I gave that in that video. I'm not going to hash it again. It wasn't toward Jamie Little. I'm tired of people just, I hate Denny Hamlin. I don't have to say anything else beyond that. I just don't like Denny Hamlin. Plain and simple. I don't have to say it's because of this, not because of this, not because of this. The people that say, I don't like this person because of, it's not because of this, it's because of that. But anyway, Chase Briscoe, plus 5, sitting 16th. Then we have Alex Bowman, minus 5 and 17th. With that waiver, he can point his way in, or he can win a race and be in the playoffs. Daniel Suarez, minus 13. Ty Gibbs, minus 15. Austin Cindric, minus 27. As for Alex Bowman being eligible for the playoffs, and because he races other things and got hurt, I have a video up about that as well, my opinion on that. It hasn't changed at all, even though I'm a Henry Motorsports fan as well. All right, the 4 picks to win. You'll see I'm a Henry Motorsports fan here. So first pick, you got to go with Young Money. Young Money's on fire this year. As long as he doesn't either Chastain somebody or get Chastained, he's fine. Next up, we have Bubba Wallace. I think Bubba's running so well in the intermediates. Second place in North Wilkesboro. I know it's a short track, but the fact that they're running that well there, I mean, that is awesome. William B., he's won 2 intermediate tracks this year. This is an intermediate track. There's no reason not to. And then my boy, Ross Chastain. I became a Ross Chastain fan because of all the Ross Chastain haters. I don't think what he's done is, he's aggressive, yes. But I think the only reason this became as big as deal as it became was because Chase Daniels and Rick Hendrick cried about going to Chevrolet about it. It's almost like the best scenario to come up with, you got two brothers. The little brother just keeps picking at the big brother, just hitting him, and annoying him. And instead of the big brother turning around and just smacking the young brother, the big brother goes to mom and says, hey, make him stop. And mom makes him stop. In this case, mom Chevrolet, the big brother's taking motorsports, the little brother's trackhouse racing. I don't want Ross Chastain to change. I want him and Kyle Larson to go to, what I really want to happen, I want Larson to Chastain Ross for the win. And then I want Trackhouse to be crying about, because it's like, come on now, you can't, what Larson's done to his teammate, what Larson did to John Hunter, you can't complain about the way Ross wins when your driver's doing the same thing. You can't. But the 4 picks, Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, William Byron, Ross Chastain to win the Coca-Cola World 600 NASCAR Cup Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway on Sunday evening, 600 miles of remembrance. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.